spiritualist. So I would like him to open up for us with libations. If that's okay to me, to say yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know that much about libations, so I'm going to have him come up here and explain it to you, describe it to you. Do you need me to get you some water, sir?
Yes, please.
All right, I'll get you some water. There's a plant on this table right back here, and I'll get you that too.
Greetings, family. How y'all doing? Y'all good? All right. What's up, man?
Here, you want to tell them about it?
Yeah.
I know what it looks like, but I don't know the meaning behind it.
For those of you that are not familiar with libations, libation is a form of paying homage to our ancestors and asking them to join us in the space. So I usually begin by letting people know that we are an African people. And we cannot do anything of significance without honoring and paying homage to our ancestors. And we do that by pouring libations. And after each pour, we say Ashe. Ashe is a Yoruba word, which basically means, and so it is. So it affirms whatever is being said. It's equivalent to what Christians do when they say amen. So it's Ashe. All right. So we're going to get it started. We pour libations to that first ancestor, that God got his idea in the universe, known by many names. That God got his idea in the universe that is known by many names. So to that first ancestor that manifests in all things as all things, we pour libation and we say Ashe. We pour libation to the first human being, the genesis of civilization, from whence all humans came. So to the first ancestor, we pour libation and we say Ashe. And we pour libation to those ancestors who created the first civilization and knew that there was a need for governance. So they built all along the Nile, which they called Kemet, which is now known as Egypt, but Kemet means the black lands. So all along the Nile, they built these humongous monuments, pyramids, temples, edifices. And they put carvings on all of the walls so that we may never forget who we are and from whence we came. So to those first ancestors, we pour libations and we say Ashe. And we pour libations to those ancestors who created all of the sciences, philosophy, astrology, agriculture. To those ancestors that created all of the sciences and the mystery systems. To those mighty ancestors, we pour libation and we say Ashe. And we pour libation to those ancestors who one day took a long and mighty walk, and they peopled the planet. They met themselves coming and going. So these are the ancestors that came before Columbus, that came before Magellan, that came before all of these explorers that they teach you in school about. So to those mighty ancestors, we pour libation and we say Ashe. And we pour libation to those ancestors who one day found themselves kidnapped, shackled and cargoed and shipped throughout the diaspora. To those ancestors that endured torture, to those ancestors that endured the most inhumane torture known to man, the most inhumane atrocities known to man, those ancestors that would rather lose, instead of losing their freedom, they would rather lose their life, so they jumped ship. And the bones of those brave souls still line the ocean floor. So to those mighty ancestors, we pour libation and we say Ashe. We pour libation to those ancestors who once they reached these shores, they resisted. They agitated, they resisted, they agitated, they put glass in master's bricks. To those mighty ancestors like Harriet Tubman, Ashe. To those mighty ancestors like Frederick Douglass, like Toussaint Louverture, like Jacques Dessalines. To those mighty ancestors, we pour libation and we say Ashe. And we pour libation to those ancestors that created all of the arts. To those scholars and literary giants whose shoulders we stand upon. To those mighty ancestors, we pour libation and we say Ashe. And we pour libations to you, the truth seekers. Those that will continue to carry the torch for our people, for our legacy, for our heritage, for our culture. Those that will continue to represent for the liberation of our people. So to all of you, we pour libation and we say Ashe. And we pour libation to our children, the cultural heirs to our legacy, our culture, our history. To our beautiful children, we pour libation. For they must know who they are, from whence they came, and know that DNA is greatness. So to our children, we pour libation and we say Ashe. And to their children, 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 Ashe. Ashe.
Y'all put your hands together for He'll Be Back Later. This is our feature tonight, y'all. The incredible Mr. Lorenzo